Well, hello to my Aquarius friends. This is for you if you have Aquarius as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placement, okay? And we are looking at what may be coming in as far as new opportunities, Aquarius gang, okay? Gonna get a vibe check on you, see how you're doing. Gonna do a past, present, and future for you, Aquarius gang. See where you are headed, where you been, where you are, and where you headed. That's what we're going to take a look at, Aquarius gang. All right, hit me up for a personal reading. You can see how to do that in the information in the description box below this video, okay? Just click on that little arrow and you can see all of that information and more, okay? I have kept those affordable for as long as I can, so you might want to take advantage of that while you can, okay? If you haven't already subscribed, I hope you will do so. And of course, y'all, the likes and comments on the videos really not only touch my heart, but they help me on YouTube. So thank you so much for those of you who have been doing that. It is greatly appreciated, okay? So Aquarius gang, let's get started on your situation. Where are you? Where you been? Where you headed? Let's take a look. All right. All right. A lot of you are single as a Pringle right now and doing okay. Let's just call that out. But let's talk about where you've been, where you are, and where you're going in more detail. Okay, let's throw out the zodiac signs with a caveat that that is definitely not what's important. It is the message behind this reading, okay? But for what it's worth, you've got air, fire, Pisces specifically. You have earth and water. So you have all the zodiac signs. You also have Virgo and Sagittarius specifically. You know, it could just be a placement in someone's chart, okay? But let's talk about this thing in more detail, okay? All right, the past. And I won't linger on this thing. We've all got a past, and it is what it is. The real question is whether you've dealt with it. But let's talk about this thing for just a second. Something was really fighting a losing battle. Why? Because you or someone you dealt with was in victim mode and blaming the other person in its entirety for the whole debacle that went down, okay? And that's kind of what I get from that. But it was fighting a losing battle, okay? And you may have chased somebody, okay? No shade being thrown. We've all done it, okay? I think you've moved past it, so I'm not going to linger on this for a long time, okay? But the Page of Swords in reverse, okay? I think you really kept your mouth shut trying to people please this person, some of you, okay? But some of you kind of went into stealth mode and kind of started working on yourself, okay? You kind of, many of you, a lot of you, and I don't know where you are on this timeline, so hear me out. You really started to work on yourself and do some healing. Some truths came out with this moon reversed, okay? You started to get some clarity, feel grounded, you know, feel sure of your own self, in yourself, with that Nine of Pentacles there, Queen of Pentacles. Many of you started manifesting some money or, you know, good family type dynamic, okay? But certainly grounded, stable, solid, higher vision, really okay being single, really completely fine being single, manifesting abundance being single. And so you really overcame a lot, did a lot of energy work, Aquarius. If this is your story, you know I'm talking to you, okay? So yeah, and going forward, I mean, it just gets really even better, okay? You got the Temperance card, the Hermit card, and the Three of Cups. Two of those three cards, very highly spiritual cards, okay? All about you continuing to go inside, do your energy work, trusting the process, mindset of optimism, okay? Trusting in the divine timing of things, okay? Not pushing things, letting things fold organically. This is absolutely beautiful. I don't know whose story this is, but this energy, if this is your story, you know, you're my hero, okay? Can I just say that, okay? You're kind of like the Aries person that I read for in the Aries X reading the other day, okay? You really stepped into your power. You really stepped into your power, and you're just slated to continue to do great things and manifest great things. This is all about you flowing and trusting the process and not going against the current of the river, but going with, okay? So Aquarius, I mean, this is phenomenal. I mean, you know, it's great. I think you're headed towards good things, okay? Are you there yet? Maybe, maybe not. Again, I don't know where you are on this timeline, okay? You may still be working through some things and healing and going inside and fixing you. But, I mean, wait till you see what you manifest. Can I just say this? Something with really, and I always say the best for last. Most of you people that have watched me for any length of time, that's my reading style. Three of Cups. Something long-term potential. Okay? Celebrations. This is a marriage card. Something with a lot of happiness and joy and a long-term ability. Could very well be blending of families, okay? Or you may have children with this person in the future, okay? If, you know, whatever. But this is pretty high vibing cards here. I mean, I'm going to show you these. This is where you're headed. That's your future. I mean, Aquarius, any of you that read cards, I don't have to tell you what these mean. This is phenomenal. Two very highly spiritual cards. Really a lot of balance coming in if it's not already there. And right here, this is current energy. Look at you. Look at you vibing. Wow. Okay. So whatever this thing was in the past, okay, and I know it will hurt. This is, you know, it was tragic endings. Really left you feeling overburdened, okay? But you got past it. And I don't think you let a lot of grass grow under your feet while you were doing it. I think you took action and you stepped up, many of you, and just did that thing and got yourself right. And here you are now. And again, I don't know where you are on this timeline, but, you know, you're headed towards good things. Energetically slated for all kinds of abundance coming in. All right, with that being said, so this part of the reading, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the time to read some energies of just advice and things you need to be aware of as you look at potential romantic partners, okay, or opportunities or what have you, okay? I call this part of the reading the good, the bad, and the ugly, okay, Aquarius? And we are going to see, you know, when you raise your vibration, you get attention from all types. And, you know, when you are doing your energy work, as many of you, if you're not already doing it, you're about to step into that energy that we just saw, you will be able to see this stuff. But hopefully between the intuitive nudges that you get and then your friendly tarot reader here with the red hair and the Gemini placements, right? We can help you kind of know what to look out for, what good things are coming, what caution lights are coming, what red flags are coming, and kind of get you prepared for what may be coming in. So with that being said, let's take a look. Aquarius gang. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, you may have a Leo coming in. Okay, Taurus energy possibly. You also have air, a lot of air. You have earth. There comes that Queen of Pentacles again. You're going to manifest exactly like your own vibing. So that totally speaks to that, okay? You got options. You don't have multiple. Ooh, okay. Let's talk. These are good. You got Leo energy twice here. A few of the zodiac signs, 2 cards in my readings can represent that. You've got both the Leos. Some of you really are looking at some Leos coming in, okay? Which is cool because fire and air seem to be complementary of each other, okay? I'm a Gemini and I tend to navigate towards fire signs. So kind of interesting there, Aquarius. But let's talk about this thing. A lot more good than bad. I mean, I don't really see, well, of course, because look at what we talked about with where you're vibing. Okay, so let's talk about this thing. Look, here are your heads up, and then we're going to get to you only got 2 cards that out of these 9 that are, okay? Be very cautious of people who are deceptive, okay? And this is not only being deceptive, but also not seeing the truth themselves and not facing some truths, okay? You will see that so clearly. I have no doubt if the story that we just went down is you're not going to have any trouble seeing this. You're going to have clarity. There's a lot of confusion in their mind and they're not seeing some things. And deceptive all day long, okay? A lot of turmoil and inner conflict, okay? Let's get those out of the way. Can we just do that, Aquarius? Be mindful of people who are not honest with you or themselves, okay? All right? And in conflict inside too. And you'll see it. You will see it. You will just sit back and let people tell their tale. And sometimes you see it intuitively many times, okay? The difference when you are doing energy work and when you're evaluating not only romantic opportunities, but job opportunities, whatever, you can see energy. You can see the red flags whenever you don't see or you don't physically with your regular eyes and your ears see or hear anything to tell you, but you will see with your intuition. You will read that energy and it will be like somebody wrote 2-foot letters on the walls of your house. This one is not one to pursue. Okay, it goes like that. So let's quit harping on the red flags. I'm going to tell you the good stuff. I always say that for last. If you've watched me for any length of time, you know that. Okay, first off, multiple options. Don't get overwhelmed. Go inside. Make intuitively led decisions. Some of you have quite a few options coming in. Okay? All right. With that being said, somebody who has worked through their crap in a healthy way, okay? This is a lot of spiritual muscles and a lot of inner courage and silent strength, okay? It says it's a very telling card. Person who has a past but handled it in a good way, okay? Viable, okay? Queen of Pentacles. Higher vision, solid, stable, grounded, mature. Okay? No time for BS, but in a good way. Okay? Very loving, caring, high vibrational, mature. I mean, I always save the very best for last. So, okay, they started out like this, Aquarius. Can I just say that? My God, it just gets better from here. Okay? Whoever's coming in, a lot of happiness, long-term ability, ready for the next step in their life. Okay? Ready to, with the right person, make a commitment. Very strong awareness of who they are and what they want. Okay? Great self-awareness with this card. Okay? They have completed a cycle and come into their own power. Boom. Like I said, and we still got 3 more cards. I'm telling you, I'm starting with, like, yeah. Okay? Divinely guided. Highly spiritual person. This is a commitment card too. You got 3 marriage cards. This is the first of the 3 that I'm going through, okay? Strong soul connection. Don't get complacent on your energy work, okay? You guys both have to do that in solitude. Nothing to do with separation, but go in solitude when you do your energy work. You may have children with this person. This is all about long-term commitment and long-term ability all day long, as is this. Happy family. Long-term happiness in a long-term commitment / marriage. Joy, vitality. You know, the culmination of this has so much. Oh my God, Aquarius. This has so much end-all be-all to it, okay? And there is no end-all be-all. Certainly you have to make it that. But all you got to do is just put in the work and then continue to put in the work on a daily basis. It's not going to be a lot of work. Are you going to face challenges? The best of connections do. It is how you handle them and, you know, do so in a mature way, okay? This person will be more slated to do that, probably, Aquarius, than any person you have ever met. They're going to knock your socks off, okay? Just going to say that because it's knocking my socks off, okay? You're my hero. I love where you're vibing, okay? I'm just saying that. I love reading. These are the kind of readings that are fun. This is what, I mean, I like all the readings. I like helping the ones that are broken and, you know, working on things. And, you know, I don't know where you are on this timeline, but I can tell you this. You are, you know, if you still feel broken and you're in that past energy, then I hope this is the message that will spur you on to get your shadow work done and hit my playlist if you need to do that, okay, about shadow work, okay? Twin flames and soul connections, okay? Be very cautious and stay on top of your energy work because here's why. Those intense soul connections, like the ones that we just saw in this reading, okay, are awesome if you are energetically ready and you stay on top of your daily energy work, okay? If you slip and you get complacent, those are the first ones to go south and become the most toxic, okay? That's where we start doing and saying things that really are damaging, okay? And just cross that line kind of thing. And I don't see that happening, but this, you know, energies can change, okay? For the better or not, okay? You want to stay on the path you're on, just keep doing what you're doing, okay? That's what tarot is all about, to let you know where you're headed, to make any changes that you need to make, or to just get reassurance that keep doing what you're doing, okay? And you'll manifest either the same or differently, depending on what kind of action you take, okay? Aquarius, it's beautiful. Let's get you a quote, okay? For my little 3x5 cards, okay? I have never had romantic options come out so beautiful. I mean, there's always about half and half, okay? And this was just not that, okay? You are, if this is not your story, I don't know what is. You are allowed to change the price of what it costs to access you. Wow. Beautiful reading. Thank you, Aquarius, for giving me the opportunity to read such a beautiful reading. Like and comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And of course, you know, for your specific situation, I am always available for a personal reading. You can see how to book one in the description box below this video. Many blessings. Stay in that success that you're in if that is you. Okay. Thanks, Aquarius gang.